Hey guys, back again with another video, and today we're going straight back into Fan Art Friday. Today, I am drawing a YouTuber, Hannah Hoffman. If you have not heard of Hannah Hoffman, you really need to go check her out. I'll leave her link in the description down below, but you probably have heard of her. I mean, she's a big artist here on YouTube, but she is so funny. Like, really, she's just such a funny person, and her style is so cute. She draws these chibis with big round eyes, and she like turns her favorite YouTubers and bands like 21 Pilots into these little chibis. So go check her out. So yeah, I tried to draw her in her own style, and I don't know how well I did, but I really like the eyes. I tried to get her eyeliner in because she wears like eyeliner and eye makeup and stuff. I don't know how well I got that across, but I definitely think it's so cute, and you know, her art style suits her, so I think that's a cute thing. And I got her 21 Pilots t-shirt in there, but the symbol isn't the right colors because I'm lazy. And I got her little chibi and a piece of paper that she's holding. Even though she does digital art, I'm too lazy to draw like Cintiq. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I thought for this video I would go into some questions that had been left on a Q&A video I put up like ages ago, because I've tried to do that Q&A loads of times now, and I just, every time I sit down to record it, something goes wrong. So I thought I'd just get the questions out of the way because they're just eating away at me in the back of my mind that they're there and they're unanswered. So let's get them answered now. I'm going to answer them in like slots. So everyone left loads of questions. So I'm going to pick a person for each video I make and answer their questions. So the first person I'm going to answer their questions from, I can't speak today. The first lot of questions I'm going to answer is from Sasha Fitzgerald. Hi Sasha. I done a collab with Sasha as well. I'll leave that in the link down below if you want to check that out. Sasha asks how old I am. I am 24 years old, or young. Am I too young to say young now? I don't know. Have you traveled outside Ireland? I have. I've traveled to England. I've gone to Birmingham. I've gone to Liverpool. I've gone to just outside London. I've gone to, Spain when I was younger. Have I been to Canada? No, I have not, but I'd love to go to Canada because any pictures I see of Canada, anything I hear about Canada, it sounds like a lovely place. What's it like living in Ireland? Wet. Rains a lot, but I love Ireland. I mean, Ireland's a nice place. I don't know. I suppose when you live in a place your whole life, you don't really see the magical things about it. Is that a bad thing to say? What I mean is, like, I have a friend who's from Austria and she's visited more like landmarks and sites from Ireland than I have, and I've lived here my whole life. Isn't that a weird thing? It's because she's a tourist. Like, she comes over and she wants to do all these things, whereas I'm like, they're always going to be there. So maybe I should do that. When and why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel about a year and a half ago. I had started it before that. Like, I've had this channel a long time and I had put up gaming videos, and it was simply because I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I did not know what I wanted on it, which is silly because I've always loved art. So I just didn't know what I wanted on it, and I had seen speed arts and people put up art videos before, but it did not click in my head that, hey, I could do this. Until a year and a half ago, I was in the summer of college and I had lost all motivation to do my work, which sounds horrible because I was in college, but I was on a break and I had lost all my motivation because everyone in college was so amazing, and I just felt like I had nothing unique about myself in that sense. Like, I was like, some people had come in from other college courses, and this was my first time in college. I had gone from secondary school to like a portfolio course, and in college I just felt like I wasn't as good as everyone else, and I started putting up videos and I got such an amazing response that I can honestly say this YouTube channel is the reason I went back in second year, because I got that new sense of, yes, let's do the work, let's get it done, let's graduate. So thank you guys for that. But yeah, that's why I started the YouTube channel, and I've been going ever since. What did you think of art school? Did you go? I did go to art school, went to college. I loved college. I absolutely loved college. I went to a portfolio course before college and I hated that. Absolutely hated it. But I think that was more to do with the fact there was some lovely people in my class, definitely, and I'm still friends with them. But I was in a class with a lot of people who just didn't want to work. And that made me very unmotivated as well, because there was days where I was the only one sitting in working and they'd be all having a smoke or, you know, silly things like that, and I just didn't like it. You know, it's very disheartening if you're sitting by yourself in a classroom and, you know, only every so often you get to talk to someone because, you know, they're off messing. So I don't want to badmouth anyone. Like, I really don't want anyone to feel bad, but the college I was in definitely didn't have the motivation behind it that my college that I graduated from had, and I'm really glad that that was just a portfolio course and it wasn't my actual college course. What artists inspire you? I have absolutely tons of artists here on YouTube. I feel like I'm really inspired by like close artists artists that I have now. So like Claire from Black Summer Colouring, Hetty from Hetty's Art. You, Sasha, I absolutely love your work. It's so soft and beautiful, and it's never been something I've been able to accomplish, so it inspires me to try that out sometimes, you know. But for bigger people, bigger YouTubers, is like Drawing with Jazza, there's Jenna Drawing, there's Bailey J, and then for actual artists, I have loads, but there's a guy called Will Terrell, and if for anything, check out his YouTube channel for his laugh. He has the best laugh you will ever hear in your life. But yeah, he also works for Nickelodeon, I believe, at the moment. Is it Nickelodeon or is it Warner Brothers? I think it's Nickelodeon. He does these like illustrations of cartoony people, and he loves going into public places and drawing people that he just sees sitting around. These illustrations are fantastic. Like, he uses pro markers and like fine liners and stuff, and his characters just have so much character to them. They're amazing, so you really need to check him out. Will Terrell, heck, I'll leave his link down in the description down below. Check him out. Lots of links today. Have you ever had art block? If so, how did you get through it? Art block is something that plagues me from week to week. I'd say the only time art block really strikes me in the fact that I can't create anything is when I'm upset about something, like really upset about something. So if there's something going on in my life that upsets me, hurts me, it's very difficult to get back into art, because I know it's a great way to channel those emotions, but it's so difficult to get into it, you know. Once those feelings pass, I tend to be able to get back into it. But there is times where I sit down, I'm trying to draw something, and my hand just won't do what I wanted to do, and that's what I consider my form of art block. I know what I want to do, and usually I can draw it, but I can't today, and there's something going on, and I just need to take a step back, breathe, maybe leave it for a few hours and come back, and that's my kind of art block, you know. So yeah, I'd say I have had art block. How did I get through it? I'd suppose just, you know, stepping back, taking a breather, looking up other people's artworks, and just getting that little injection of inspiration always helps me. It mightn't help you, but it helps me. What's my favorite piece of art I've done so far? I love my heaps of sheep, just because it's the first like full-fledged out pattern that I've done. I absolutely love that video, and that's why it's my advert thing at the front. What's the introduction video? I should really make an introduction video, but it's heaps of sheep at the moment. And I also love my guy on the bike with the big backpack. I was feeling very inspired that day, so the commentary in that video is a little bit rambly, but yeah, I really loved that illustration, which is funny because that was like a sketch sitting in a notebook for a long time, and then one day I seen it and I was like, yes, I must do this now, and I done it. So yeah. Do I have any pets? I do. I have a little pickle dog. He's a little miniature Jack Russell, and I love him so dearly. I had a dog just before him called Bella. She passed away in November. It was a year ago, and a couple months afterwards, cousin found Pickles. He actually ran under the bus that he was getting off of coming home from work, and don't worry, he wasn't hurt. Like, they found him, they put up posters everywhere, nobody claimed him, and they couldn't keep him. It was either that or they'd have to bring him to a shelter, and he was so adorable. You couldn't see him go to a shelter because he was even smaller than he is now, because he was only a baby. I was like, I'll take him. I love him already. I'll take him. So yeah, phew, looking forward to your video. Thank you so much, Sasha, for all your questions, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and if Hannah sees this video, I love your work. So yeah, I hope you have a great